Finding errors also I thought was pretty easy. As soon as you read the sentences, you're able to arrive at the answers, right? So I'm just going to quickly rush through this also. One of the victims, one, right? More than one. So we know that phrases starting with one of the, some of the, each of the are followed by a plural noun number. So you just had to have S there. One of many victims. The court has seized assets of them, but it was uncleared if the victims would get their money back. This also is an easy one. It was, I need a adjective describing the situation. So the situation was unclear. So wrong verb form here. So the error is in part 3. Make the change, move on. The government has imposed restrictions on the number of houses a family can own. The government has done what? Has imposed. Present perfect tense, restrictions on what? The number of houses a family can own. So the sentence as such, even if you break it down, there is no error in particular that you can spot or identify. Restrictions on correct collocation, what the number of houses, correct phrase, a family can own. So everything is fine. Has imposed also is fine because it's talking about an action that started sometime in the past and has relevance to the present. Many have invested in some gold, but it is not a widely popular option. Maybe some of you might have got this one incorrect. Are you able to identify where the error is and why is it that an error? So what is wrong with part 2? Why is some gold wrong? That is my question. Some is redundant. No. Here in this context, it actually depends on the context, right? In the context, we are talking about gold as an entity, right? When you're talking about gold as an entity, it becomes it's uncountable. It comes under materials and substances that are uncountable, right? Can you know these some examples? Material substances that are uncountable is rice, cement, water, milk, right? So gold comes under this uncountable entity, and that's why you don't need a quantifier, sum, and that's why you delete sum, and the error is in part 2. The investors were conned up to investing in return of the absurd offer in the country. So this again is an easy one. They were conned into, you con someone into something, conned into doing something, right, as a collocation. They were cheated. So those were your